Hello, my Cancers. Thank you for tuning in. We are about to do your monthly reading for March 2020. Coming into this reading, Cancers, a lot of you guys got your guards up. You got the Nine of Wands underneath the deck. You're guarded, you're hurt, you're wounded. This month, you're going to be doing a lot of releasing. You're going to release a lot of patterns, a lot of contracts, a lot of past life energy. You're about to let go of it. And that is going to be the key for you this month is letting go and letting God, because coming into this reading, you're side-eyeing some situations, side-eyeing some people, and you're not as trusting as you normally are. You have the Temperance card as your role, and what you're working on is regaining emotional balance. Usually this card shows up when you've been through a number of things in relationships, and when you've been through some difficulties relationship wise. So you guys are working on recovering from whatever you've been through emotionally. You have the Moon card as what to expect, which is again another emphasis on emotions, and with Temperance striking that balance. um I feel like with the Moon card too, you guys are also having a very creative month, okay? Where your imagination is very vivid. Your imagination is in overdrive right now, and you guys are able to use creative visualization to help you reach your goals. Um, you also may be navigating through a multitude of emotions: fear, anxiety, not trusting. There are a couple of things that you guys are going through, and some of your worst fears are kind of creeping up in order for you to address them. Unexpectedly this month, you guys are going to be called to step up and lead. Cancer. For those of you who are already in positions of leadership, you may see that your responsibilities increase this month because you're being called to step up and to share, teach, use your wisdom, spread your knowledge. And sitting next to this Moon card, there may be a little bit of doubt, or um, a little bit of doubt, and just not trusting yourself, not trusting your wisdom, not feeling completely sure that you have the knowledge and the wisdom that you need in order to teach. But you guys have plenty of experience here, so it's time for you to put your teachings out there. You have the Eight of Wands. This is Mercury and Sag. This is communicating what you've learned. This is exploring new interests, finding new things to bring to the table, new skills to get under your belt. A lot of travel and movement for you guys, Cancer. And again, you too may be traveling, or having an inclination to get near water. Okay. I do see you guys as your focus with the Six of Swords, navigating some emotional discomfort, you know. Maybe this is a time where some of you guys are not feeling as connected to spirit as you'd like to. Some of you are kind of stuck in the head instead of being in tune with your intuition. Some of you are just kind of wrapped up in everything that's going on around you, and maybe you feel like you can't see your situation clearly, but um, for some reason something has you on alert, and something has you unable to move forward in a way where you're feeling free. This month, Cancer, you're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from whatever this is that you got your mind wrapped around. Again, it's that loop tape. Okay, you keep going over, thinking over the same thing, replaying the same situation, the same scenario, and you want to move forward. You want to make progress. But the problem is that you keep giving attention into focus on the very thing that you're trying to get rid of. So the Hangman is asking you to let go. Okay, it also sets in your finances, and you have the Page of Swords here. So this may be a time for you guys to rethink some things, to rethink where you're headed, where you're going. And you guys may decide to change your pace entirely. You may decide to take an entirely different path. But it looks like you guys are letting go of the struggle financially. A lot of you are deciding to allow your intuition to guide you and to drop into a more intuitive and a more imaginative space. So this is good energy here. With the Six of Cups and your emotions, a lot of you are craving, and I mean craving, emotional connection. You guys want to reach out, you want to touch, you want to feel. I hear J. Cole, this is something you can feel. You need something you can feel, Cancer. And right now, as much as you're craving this emotional connection, you don't see yourself moving forward with the person that you want the connection with. Or it could be that you don't see yourself moving forward because you're not trusting. You've been hurt. You're not sure sure if this is the right person for you, even though there's a lot of love there. The Six of Cups is mutual. Some of you guys are kind of holding off on certain things. Some of you may be holding up on making an apology, or some of you may be waiting for an apology. But it looks like you guys are expecting, and that you can expect, some acts of kindness, some acts of generosity here. These are people reaching out to you, even though you can't see them. There may be connections coming out of the woodworks, just people here to support you in order for you to continue moving forward on your path. This is a time of originality and a time of passion for you guys. And with the Page of Swords, this is a new way of thinking. So Spirit is advising you guys to see your challenges, your circumstances in a new light. Especially with the Hangman, this is about changing your perspective, looking at things differently. Some of you may feel trapped. You may feel stuck, but you got to see things a little bit differently and drop more into your intuition, because how things are looking right now, things may not be looking as up as you'd like them to be. And it's just regaining that emotional footing, regaining that emotional balance, because once you are able to regain that emotional balance, your mind is fresh and is free to gather all this momentum and this energy, all this creativity, new ideas, new ways of communicating. So you guys are learning a lot of new things this month. And be careful not to get swamped in the details. You guys, some of you are already on a learning path, and you already have been learning and gaining new information. And some of you are beginning to become overwhelmed with all the stimulation. And it's okay to take a pause, to take a break, and to do something that you love to do. Connect with somebody that you love in order to respark that creativity, because what I'm seeing for you guys this month, Cancer, is that your relationships are providing you with fuel. They are assisting you in your expression. They're giving you passion. They're making you, it's giving you a sense of fulfillment. Okay, and for those of you guys who are not in relationships, you may feel that void of just wanting someone to connect with and someone to share your experiences with, your challenges, your ups, your downs, your good days, your bad days. You're just wanting that union. I feel like for a lot of you Cancers, with this Eight of Swords energy, I feel like a lot of you guys are shutting yourselves out from stepping up and from moving into the world, bringing your knowledge and your wisdom into the world. A lot of you guys are kind of shying away from that. Some of you are thinking that you need to look for more answers or new solutions, or like you need more information. And when it comes to you sharing your knowledge and your wisdom, Cancer, you're already equipped for that. Now, there are some Cancers who are kind of swamped in issues. Some of you may be swamped in debt. Some of you may be swamped in conflict, and you're looking for a solution. And the solution for you guys this month is emotional balance and gaining a new perspective, gaining clarity, thinking in a new way. This is a time to renew your mind. The Six of Swords, going back to this energy as your focus is on transitioning away from conflict. The conflict that was happening last month, you're getting over it. You're recovering from some things. So I feel like you guys are a little melancholy this month, just feeling a little bit down, needing a pick-me-up, needing a hug, really. Oh, and shouts out to Jamila. Hugs over there, you guys. I feel like there's just a lot of support that you guys are needing this month, and your beliefs are changing. Reality is changing for you because your beliefs are changing. Another thing that I'm seeing here is that your intuition is kind of leading you, some of you, towards certain groups and certain practices to get involved in certain communities. And if that is so, this is confirmation. If you have been doubting that, this is a confirmation that it is safe for you to join new groups and new communities and find people who can support you and who share your gifts or who share your knowledge or your expertise. I feel like there's going to be someone who's going to come along and help you, Cancer, that is going to help pick you up and move you through this space. With Temperance here and the Page of Swords, I feel like you guys this month are going to step into that new way of seeing things, this new knowing. There's going to be a change in perspective financially for you guys. So you guys are going to even start looking at your finances from a different perspective. But just your life in general, I feel like when you temper this new way of thinking, and you start integrating it with angelic consciousness. Angelic consciousness meaning that you're leaving fear for you're leaving fear behind in order to integrate love, or you're leaving behind anger to cultivate compassion. You know what I mean? So those are angelic consciousness, or angelic energies, higher vibrational energies. So in a lot of ways, you guys are upgrading and you're integrating new energies. So this is a very sensitive time period for you guys as well. Temperance here also is telling me that the way forward for you guys, because you are on a path here, you're on a journey here, and the way forward is finding a balance between your spiritual knowing and your physical knowing. So moving forward, this is going to take a combination of common sense and intuitive understanding, you guys. You have the Hermit as your outcome. So a lot of you are going to have to step away from your busy life and all your responsibilities and all of your duties to regain a sense of connection, but to also gain direction as to which way you're going to move forward. Because this stuck space that you guys have been in, once you gain this insight, it's going to push you forward. You're going to move. It's just going to be like, boom, like a rocket. I feel like once you guys step out of this space and you regain emotional balance, life is going to happen more smoothly and more easily for you. Things are going to be more effortless. You're going to start seeing people gather around you to support you again. Soul tribes are coming together during this time period. The North Node is in Cancer. Cancer energy is about divine love. It is about the emotions, feelings, being in tune with your emotional self, understanding your moods, your triggers, what makes you tick. It's about emotional expression. So this month, Cancer, shine light on those contracts, those patterns, those energies that are keeping you feeling bound. Bring more light to those. Bring your awareness to those places in your life where you feel stuck or where you feel bound or limited in any way, and free up, clear that energy. Speak to your challenges. Speak them out of existence and move forward. Again, step up and lead this month, Cancer. Don't dim yourself. Don't dim your light. Don't dim your knowledge. Don't wrap yourself up. I'm not going to say that there's no need to protect yourself, because that's not logical, right? But there's no need to guard yourself to the point where no one has access to all this wisdom and this great energy that you guys have. So be loving in your approach. Be compassionate and be kind. And be patient with yourself as you navigate this process, because you all are moving forward this month. By the end of this month, things are going to be much smoother and things are going to be so much better for you guys. So again, main focus for this month is emotional balance, regaining emotional balance, and allowing yourself to see new perspectives within your relationships, and not just your intimate relationships, but your relationship with yourself. So Cancer, you guys, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any more questions or would like a personal reading, please feel free to book a session, and stay tuned.